1 like equals 1 bacon hair. Buys the new Falcon inside of Mad City. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. So as you guys might know, Mad City got updated, and one of the new things they added in Mad City was a new jet, okay? I believe it's like a bomber jet of some sort. I can't remember the name. I think it's like a Falcon or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and come over here and just find something and hopefully escape jail. Okay, perfect. Got ourselves a lockpick here. And yeah, so I'm basically going to be putting basically all of the flying vehicles to the test inside of this video. We're gonna see which one is faster. So I'm not going to do any like formal speed tests. I'm just going to like fly them like to and from the prison, back and forth, over and over again, and just see which one is faster. Okay, so let's go ahead, come on over here. I'm probably just going to do it like between robberies and stuff because that's what it's realistically going to be like. So let's go ahead and start off with the season reward. Okay, because this one over here, as long as you grind for quite a decent amount of time, it's free. Okay, it's like it only costs your time. Okay, so let's go ahead and just come on over here. I'm gonna fly to the pyramid. Doesn't take that long. It is probably not the fastest vehicle leader. Okay, I believe the Warhawk and the Nighthawk are faster. So let's go ahead and just come on over here and rob the pyramid real quick. Okay, because I kind of like want to like have this to be like a kind of a realistic thing. So we're gonna go ahead and rob the pyramid, and then we're gonna fly, I believe, a Nighthawk to the criminal base, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, dang it, pyramid robbery ended. Police officer, you're not gonna go nowhere. Okay, another thing about the UFO, there's no bombs. Okay, you can't drop bombs, you can't shoot missiles, nothing. Okay, none of that stuff. So if you want to do that, what you want to do is get yourself a Nighthawk, because the Nighthawk has that capability. It can do both. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the Nighthawk. We're gonna fly from here back to the prison, just to give you guys like a comparison of like how fast it is. Right, here we go. Nighthawk accelerates pretty slowly, but its top speed is definitely really up there. It took about like, I believe, the same amount of time as a Warhawk to fly the same distance. Okay, so you can see that is how fast the Nighthawk is. So I might as well go ahead and just fly this thing over here to the bank. Okay, you can see this is definitely a pretty fast vehicle. I'm literally zipping by all these buildings. So realistically, I'm pretty sure there's only like a few seconds difference between a UFO and a Nighthawk. Nighthawk costs 6 million more than a UFO. UFO is 100% free. So whether that little speed bump is worth it to you is up to you to decide, alright? And it looks like casino is open, so this time I'm actually going to fly a Warhawk to the casino, okay? Just to give you guys another vehicle to compare against, okay? This is a hero. You better not do it to me. You better not do nothing. Okay, you're not doing nothing. I'm going to go get myself some weapons, okay? Because otherwise, these heroes gonna be doing all that stuff. Okay, I'm also gonna like test out flying heroes and stuff. So the weapons I like to get is the RPG if you have it, and then we get ourselves the shotgun, the Tech 9, machete, and grenade. Okay, because like a machete does additional damage compared to the baseball bat and the other ones. So I'm pretty sure they patched the glitch where the landing gears and stuff like glitch into the ground. So that means the air vehicles should be more reliable now. Okay, let's see where this hero is. Okay, where in the world are you at, little hero boy? Okay, I believe this is him right over here. Nope, that's the police officer. So at a certain point when you're flying at a certain speed, like you're gonna be going so fast that it's gonna be hard to distinguish like minor differences in speed. Okay, and like that's what happens when you try to compare the Warhawk and the Nighthawk. Okay, they're both so similar in speed that they're pretty much exactly the same. So if you currently don't have the Nighthawk, I'd recommend you just grind to level 100 and use the UFO. Okay, and then once you get the UFO, use that UFO and then grind using the UFO to get to the Nighthawk. And you can even do that with the Warhawk as well. Okay, and after we rob this bank, we're gonna have plenty of money to go over there and just buy the Falcon. So short distance flights over here, I believe my thing just got stuck. Yep, of course the Warhawk gets stuck inside of the casino. Okay, I don't know if it's with the Warhawk only or with all the other air vehicles, but like they like to get stuck in buildings in funny positions. Okay, and just gonna be something you have to deal with. Okay, so let's go ahead, turn in that money real quick. Now we should have plenty of money to get ourselves the Falcon over there. So let's go ahead and fly over to the Falcon. And I'm going to go ahead and fly there inside of this thing, okay? If you guys are wondering about the buzzard and the helicopters and why I don't use those, they are significantly slower than even the freaking Banshee, okay? If you are a Season 2 OG and you have the Banshee, by all means use that, okay? If you defeated Kua, use the Heat Seeker. It's slightly faster than the Banshee. The helicopters and the default plane are like, I think the default plane is even slower than the default helicopter. So yeah, don't even bother buying the default plane. 1 like equals 1 bacon hair. Buys the new Falcon inside of Mad City. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Bye, Falcon. So obviously before we fly out, we're gonna go ahead and come over here and do the subscribe to PewDiePie thingamajig, and we're gonna make the windows red and everything. because we gotta customize it. Let's go ahead and take off. Okay, it definitely accelerates pretty quickly, okay? But the top speed, it looks like it's slightly slower than the Warhawk, okay? I feel like it's a little bit slower. And to remove all doubts, I'm gonna be putting this vehicle to the same exact speed test that I put my other vehicles to, okay? And that is, I believe, right over here. We're gonna land it over here, and we're gonna fly it in a straight line until we reach the very end, okay? So here we go. Can we, please get into the right position here? Falcon speed test in 3, 2, 1, go. So the Falcon took about 19 seconds-ish to complete the track. I believe, if I remember correctly, if you go back and watch my Bacon Hair Gets the Nighthawk and Bacon Hair Gets the Warhawk videos, those vehicles do it in 14 seconds. And just to be sure, okay, I'm going to go ahead in case they like change and rebalance the values and stuff like that, which I'm pretty sure they really haven't, because Tape-Master doesn't really change old things inside of this game compared to a jailbreak. So we're going to go ahead and get a Warhawk here and just test how fast it goes. Warhawk speed test in 3, 2, 1, go. Yep, Warhawk finished it in like 14-15 seconds. Okay, it's pretty fast. That is a whole 5 seconds faster than the other vehicle. Okay, maybe even 6 seconds. Who knows? But yeah, you can definitely see there's a noticeable speed boost using the Warhawk over the other jet, okay? And now just to test it even further, we're going to go ahead and get the Nighthawk over here and test it out using the Nighthawk. Nighthawk speed test in 3, 2, 1, go. So Nighthawk is just ever so slightly slower than the Warhawk, okay? That might be a little bit surprising, but here's the thing. The Nighthawk accelerates super duper slowly, okay? So if you're going short distance, especially like criminal base to nightclub, you're probably going to want to get the Warhawk, okay? Warhawk accelerates pretty fast, and I'm pretty sure is like the fastest vehicle inside of this game. So let's go ahead and come on over here, rob this bank real quick, and then once we finish robbing the bank, and then we're gonna go to the other place, and we're gonna test out flying the Falcon and see if we can actually drop bombs and oof some heroes. Okay, got myself 6,000 cash from this bank. We're gonna go ahead and just come on over here outside, and yeah, okay, let's go ahead and test out. I believe we haven't done the UFO, and if you guys are really wanting it, I might do another video. I think actually I did a video a while ago about the plane. Okay, the plane, like the default plane, and I believe the scout and the buzzard are all in my old speed test video. I'll try to find it and link it in the description or something like that in case you guys are wondering. And another thing is, Nighthawk likes to get stuck. It really does. Okay, I don't know why, but Nighthawk just always gets stuck in this area in the bank. For some reason you can't fly into it, but then somehow you do, and it just like does that. And also, speaking of the controls of the planes, okay, I believe the Falcon, the Warhawk, the Nighthawk, the Banshee, the Heatseeker are all like airplane type vehicles, okay? So that means you press E and then like they continue flying. But the UFO and like the buzzard and the helicopter are all helicopter style. So E goes up and you hold W to go forwards. So I believe the helicopter one is a lot more controllable. The airplane ones tend to have a really wide turning radius unless your FPS is stupidly high, like it is in my case here. So I said after robbing the bank I was going to go ahead and test out the Falcon. So I should probably come over here, spawn this thing in, and give it a test. Alright, here we go. Okay, looks like you can press G to drop a bomb. And there we go, we dropped like a ton of bombs in sequence. Holy cow. There goes some booms. Okay, I just saw 2 kaboomies. I'm not sure how fast they respawn. Okay, there we go. Now they're respawn. They drop a lot, okay, but I only see like 1 or 2 explosions, which is really strange, okay? I think what I should probably do is fly closer to the ground and then drop some bombs, because maybe that'll work. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Drop some bombs. Can I not drop bombs this low to the ground? Okay, there we go. It's really laggy. Okay, that's all it is. I would say this vehicle is really not that great. Okay, for 1 million, you're expecting way too much, honestly, okay? Like, if you want a decent bomber or just like a fast vehicle in general, I'm pretty sure the UFO is faster than this, okay? So, or it's about the same speed. I mean, like, considering that you could, like, literally get a vehicle of the same speed for free, I really wouldn't recommend you buy this vehicle, okay? And the bombing, I'm not sure how you would really use that, okay? I personally don't use any of the missiles and stuff. They're really, really hard to aim. The auto aim on the missiles is terrible. There's no auto aim on the bombs. And, yeah, it's up to you to decide if you want to use the vehicle's weapons. Warhawk is by far the fastest vehicle inside of this game, okay? It's even faster than the land vehicles that are equally as fast, time to complete a straight line track. But here's the thing, okay? Warhawk, you can fly over the buildings. The land vehicles like the Thunderbird and stuff like that, you actually have to follow the road. And in second place is the Nighthawk. Okay, Nighthawk, it has the ability to go invisible. It has the ability to drop bombs and shoot missiles. It's basically like the best air vehicle in terms of like features, okay? But it's not the best in terms of speed. So that means I would still recommend you get the Warhawk. And third, the UFO. That vehicle has like a mediocre speed, but guess what? You can get it for 100% free. F-R-E-E, no cost. Except for playing like hours and hours and hours of this game, okay? So, if you're willing to play hours, but you're not willing to spend money, by all means use the UFO, okay? You won't really notice too much of a difference in short distance trips. It's only gonna be like a second or two, which honestly, in my opinion, is pretty negligible. The only difference is like the default helicopter takes about like 25, 28 seconds, something like that, to complete that straight line track, whereas the Warhawk literally cuts that in half. So when you're literally cutting this time it takes in half, that's a significant difference. And that's why I recommend you just save up for the Warhawk. Even like the UFO is like literally like 1.5 times faster than the default helicopter. And plus, you can spawn the default helicopter from the phone, you can spawn the UFO. And I would not recommend buying the cheap 250,000 cash plane. That thing is just a piece of junk. It's slower than a hero, and don't get it. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and wrap it up here. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to press like, comment, subscribe. If you want to take a look at the speed test video I did, like I have every single vehicle in Mad City inside of it, but it was like about 3-4 months ago, so check that out. I'll link that in the description or something like that, and I'll see you guys next time.